Hey everybody, Wayne Veldsman here from Full Sail Marketing. Today we are talking about what are customers really looking for in a contracting company and how can you make sure they understand you can provide it for them. Stay tuned for the couple tips. All right guys, so first thing, what are customers looking for in a contractor? Number one thing right here is, do they actually do the job that they're claiming that they're gonna do for you? We all hear these frightening stories of a contractor who starts a job and never shows back up, or you pay someone and they don't even return to finish the job, or they can't do a job like they're describing. The way to combat this is with reviews. If you don't have any yet, call up your past customers that you did a good job for and ask them to go leave that review. People this day and age, 2018, trust online reviews as much as they do a recommendation from friends or family. So by having reviews there, you're showing proof that you're actually going to do and come through for them exactly how you're saying. Build that trust with people. That's the number one thing that customers care about, is that you're gonna come through for them on what you're saying that you're going to do. Number two, truly be understanding of their needs. Whoever's on the other side of that phone, listen for their specific needs. I know you all probably get calls every day of just straight tire kickers or people who want the same service over and over and over again. But for individuals, there might be one little piece of the project that's different, that's that number one need that they need met. I mean, of course, there's everything like, can you actually do the service that they're looking for? Or can you finish in the time frame that they needed at the cost that they're willing to pay? But ask these simple questions. I outlined a couple questions that might be able to help you guys out here. Number one is ask them, is there anything that I've forgotten to ask you that I should have? And then be quiet, just simply open it up. What else is there that you might need to be telling me that I haven't asked? That one question in itself is gonna do absolute wonders for you. Second one here, simply ask them, hey, what stage of the process are you in? Are you just looking for some consulting help, or are you looking to move forward? Understanding of their needs. A lot of times, you know it, people are just doing research. They just wanna find out a little bit of information. They're not ready to pull the trigger. So by asking them this, you're opening up that communication and probably saving a lot of your time, not wasting it with those people who are just consulting, just doing research. Another great one, you can literally ask them, if you don't really understand, right, and you want to be understanding them, is, that's an interesting question. What exactly do you mean? Open it up a little bit more. Or just, that's great, it seems important to you. Do you mind explaining a little bit more for me? Ask them questions, understand their needs. Awesome. Number three, you don't want to be screwed over. Obviously they're customers, right? This goes back to the first one. So they just don't want to be screwed over. They want to be able to trust you. By building that trust and having them understand that they're in good hands, that they're with someone who's done this work before, that's gonna come through, that's the key. And another big key to this is to set proper upfront expectations, okay? It truly is. You wanna say stuff like, is it okay if I speak candidly with you? Like, yeah, well, we're actually booked up for the next 3 weeks, maybe even the next 8 weeks. Is that gonna be a deal breaker? By setting proper upfront expectations like that, you're making sure that nothing like that happens in the back end, that no awkward situation arises where you can't fulfill your promises and all of a sudden your customers are getting screwed. Be upfront with them as much as possible every step of the way. Set expectations even on your contact form of, we're going to call you within 48 hours of you filling out the contact form. Now they know what to expect, what comes next. Or just to let you know, during the work process, it can get pretty dirty, but we're gonna make sure to put down plastic to protect your home. We're gonna leave it better than we found it. Set these proper upfront expectations. Or even if you're using some machinery, tell them, hey, listen, we use this machinery and it might tear up your grass a little bit. is that gonna be a problem? If you set the expectation up front properly, they can't get mad on the back end because you made them aware of the situation. Last but not least, making sure what customers looking for a contracting company is, of course, do you and your project fit within their budget? Guys, everybody knows that your services cost money. Why are we so afraid to talk about it openly? Even over the phone ahead of time, like get a proper understanding and then simply ask them, like, hey, it sounds like an absolutely amazing project and it sounds like you're ready to move forward too. Do you mind sharing with me some round numbers, what type of budget you have in your mind? Sometimes they won't, and then ask them again. Well, is it okay if I share with you what a project like this that I've done in the past might cost? They're gonna love it. Be open, have this discussion, because we all know it costs money, and everybody, of course, needs to make sure that it fits in their budget. Maybe it's a couple $100, maybe it's a couple $100,000. You don't know until you ask. So guys, those are the things that customers are looking for in contracting companies. Can they trust you? Are you gonna come through with what you're telling them that you're going to do? Show some proof of past jobs that you've done and set proper expectations. Have open communication, you're gonna be happy that you did it, and your future customers are gonna trust you that much more. If you have any other questions, drop a comment down below this video. Better yet, visit fullsailmarketing.com/ask and ask us any marketing question that you might be wondering right now. We'll see you on the next one.